Hi, Ed Hardesty, Associate Broker, Douglas Elliman Real Estate, February 2014. Take a quick look at where the market is right now, what's going on. We came out of a record-setting fourth quarter for 2013, and traffic, despite the incredibly cold weather, and it really has been unbelievably unpleasant outside, has really been very good. We've seen a lot of activity in certain pockets, multiple bids. I had one buyer that was competing against 8 other people for one apartment. So we've seen a lot of traffic out there, and I think by the time the month's over, we're going to end up pretty much where we were with 2013. So we're off to a really great start. On a rental front, definitely picking up. We've had several properties that have been sitting around over the holidays, and they were snapped up with multiple bids in the course of a day or two. So that's really exciting to see, and I think you're going to start to see the landlords pulling back on the OPs and extra, fringe benefits, if you would, that they were offering people to try to get apartments rented. Interest rates, it's interesting as the economy has been a little uncertain with what's going on in the stock markets and such. Interest rates have actually come back down just a little bit to about a 2-month low. The Fed is backing off of their buyback programs with the bonds, so there's almost no question that over the year the interest rates are going to go up. But for right now, it's actually a really great time. If you can lock in or you can take advantage of this, by all means you should do that. A lot of new property coming on new development fronts, a lot of exciting stuff. By the way, it is the beginning of the year, so please, if you own a condo, check your tax bills. They're going up, and also look at the assessments, because they have been raised again, and at this point they're almost double what a single-family home is in New York City, and I think that's just ridiculous. And you have until March 1st to start complaining about that, try to get that rectified. So do pay attention to that, and let's see if we can all band together and get something done about it. On a more personal front in the real estate markets, there's been some, when you start talking about the firms that are involved in the power behind the marketing and the reach of your apartment as you step into the markets one way or the other, just in the last couple of days, it's been very interesting to watch a top 5 firm in New York City, Town Residential, basically implode. 1,000 brokers, multiple offices just start falling apart. And it really just goes to show, and people ask me sometimes, why are you with Douglas Elliman? When you talk about a company that's as solid and well established and well positioned in the market with 100 years worth of history, and bringing together the tools and the resources that absolutely no other firm has, and you compare that to some of the other nonsense that's going around in the markets today, when you're talking and thinking about marketing probably your most valuable asset, to me it's just a no-brainer. The resources that we can offer you are just simply unparalleled, not anything anybody else can do. We've been doing this for a long time, so if you have any questions about the real estate market, about your apartment, would love to have a chance to sit down and talk to you in further detail, see what we can bring to the table to help you get what you want. I invite you to check back, look through this YouTube channel, look at some of the other videos. We try to keep them up to date and post interesting things. And like us on Facebook, The Hardesty Team. The Hardesty Team on Facebook, we do a great job of keeping you up to date with what's going on in the real estate world on a day-to-day basis. I thank you very much. If you know anybody that would benefit from this video, I'd love you to pass it on to them. Thanks again. We'll speak to you soon.